And it was, I don't know, several days before we even knew if he was ever going to be able to speak or walk or move.
New at 10, a Texas man is facing a long road to recovery after being seriously hurt, which put his life on hold. Now his family is hoping to find out what exactly happened. Tonight his family says they believe he was the victim of a violent attack, but police are saying that's not the case.
Tonight we sat down with the man's aunt. Here's ABC Big 2's Rob Tooke.
This Midland woman wants her nephew to be able to live a normal life again. He is in San Antonio right now recovering from a broken neck and 2 brain surgeries. The cause of his injuries is still a mystery tonight.
The cops called my sister and said that they had her son in the hospital.
Patty Dyer is Jesse Perry's aunt. She lives in Midland, and Jesse lives near Austin in Lago Vista. Recently, they've been brought close together by horrible injuries that changed Jesse's life.
Curled up in a box, naked, in his room, unconscious.
That's how Patty describes the condition in which Jesse's only roommate found him on June 17th. The 41-year-old had a broken neck. He had a brain injury too.
The hospital, that they said he was not going to make it. He was dead when he was brought in.
His brain was bleeding and swelling. On the operating table, surgeons had to remove part of his skull.
They cut half of his skull off, and it's pretty horrifying. When the doctor was telling me what they did over the phone, I was like, what? He was very, very close to death.
Jesse now needs to wear a helmet at all times because his vital organ is practically exposed without a skull. After 2 brain surgeries, Jesse had surgery for his broken neck. Pins are in his neck to stabilize it. The road ahead will be a long one.
This was not normal.
Jesse, who has cerebral palsy, has been bullied throughout his life. Jesse's aunt and his mother say they have strong suspicions Jesse was attacked.
Whoever did this, for whatever reason, we don't know. We don't have any answers, and that's discouraging to not be able to know what's happening.
But perhaps more discouraging for Jesse's family, Lago Vista police say their investigation into Jesse's injuries is suspended. A spokesperson for the city of Lago Vista released a statement to ABC Big 2 News. It reads in part, after extensive investigation and interviews with hospital officials and numerous witnesses, including the victim himself, there is no evidence of an assault. Lago Vista police said both responding EMS and hospital staff found no external cuts, bruises, or contusions on Jesse that would have shown an attack. It's been a mystery what caused those traumatic injuries to Jesse's neck and brain. But what is certain is Jesse Perry has life-altering injuries.
It's still a mystery.
For now, they're just praying things get better. Reporting in the studio, Rob Tooke, ABC Big 2 News.
Well, Jesse does not have medical insurance. His family is facing a bill costing more than $300,000. We're sharing a GoFundMe Patty created just to help out. You can find the link to that through the Your Basin app. Download it tonight and get breaking news alerts and updates sent straight to your phone.